Hello and welcome back to Dustland Delivery, and I got a plot, or a route plotted out here. We're kind of in the western portion of the map. Over here, I got a couple of quests over here. One of them is to go to this schoolhouse and search for survivors. We're doing that for someone I met a while back. And then we're gonna go up and around and all the way up here to Metropol. Never been there yet. Should be fun, but we got a long way to go. I gotta go through the mountains here, make a few stops along the way. I already did all my shopping here. I got some rubber, which I can sell here at Iron Bucket. Can we sleep here? Oh, I guess we can. Alright, let's go. Still winter, but should be spring soon, I think. I'm looking forward to that. We got a high infection rate. Yeah, well, can we get to Iron Bucket before I have to sleep? Probably not. Exhausted. Okay, yeah, let's try to camp. Ah, we got attacked. That's fine. Sleep. Alright, we made it. Keep going. Should have plenty of fuel, water, a lot of ammo, food. No problems. Yeah, we can search it. An abandoned armored fighting vehicle. Search it hastily. We gotta get to our destination. Found nothing. Let's see, what gear am I using? Okay, we got a baseball bat and a rifle with you. A katana, right. Yeah, I made that a while ago. An overdue apology. Hey, we made it. You've arrived in Iron Bucket, a town located in the narrow pass through the western mountains, the only path to the central plains. People say that the hordes of infected that invaded from the west 10 years ago began their destructive rampage here. It's our first visit. Alright, so here's the quest thing. In the 10 years since the infected horde came through, the people of Iron Bucket rebuilt their city not far from the ruins of the old one. You arrive at the school the old man told you about, now a dilapidated ruin. Coming upon the storehouse, you find the door shattered into splinters. Skeletons and scraps of rotten food are strewn about in the room, as expected. Judging by all these skeletons, the fate of these survivors isn't much of a mystery. Still, it's possible that some of them managed to get away, though you aren't sure where to even start looking. I can search carefully. I need a lot of focus for that, though. Scan the room. Takes an hour and a half. While sifting through the skeletons, you chance upon one that seems out of place. It's wearing a military uniform. Sewn into the shoulder is a patch reading Northern Lookout Garrison. You recognize the name. The Northern Lookout is a military outpost not far from here. They might know something about potential survivors. Okay, we got a lead. Side story 2. Overdue apology 2. Alright. Where is this lookout? Okay, that's in the direction I'm going right now. That's good. Alright, I don't have much to do here. Except Sell all my rubber. Now I think I want to buy ointment. Yeah, they'll buy the ointment here. I don't want to spend all my money. Buy some crab? Sure. What about rations? Ammo, water, liquor, bread, rubber, salt. That's what they want. Okay, they sell water. Alright. Let's go to the store. Stock up on that ointment. Oh, they do not have much. Well, okay then. Alright, we're gonna stop by Ike's gas station. Oops. I don't think I need to really do anything there. But we'll stop by there because I've never been there and I want to get this. X marks the spot. Alright, let's go. There's a little supply cache by the gas station. Hoping I can find some place to stock up on books. I'm sure they sell books at Metropol. It looks like a major city. Yes, they do sell books. Okay. While driving, you come across an abandoned truck. We can search it thoroughly. 3 hours. Nothing. Oh, what a waste. Alright, we've arrived at the gas station. I'll buy some chicken. Other than that, though, I don't think I need anything. We'll buy a little bit of fuel. Tea leaves. Ham, cheese, ointment. Yeah, they're not trading anything that I need up here. All right, let's go. We're gonna move on. Well, we could. No, we can't sleep here. Leave city. And should be out of the infected zone pretty soon. Seems like this place used to be a supply cache, but it's been picked clean. All you find are a few scraps of garbage. Ah, dang. Alright, let's change this around a bit. I want to avoid going through the woods. Okay. Let's camp here. Have a nap. There we go. Watch sunset. Not that we needed to. Stress is at an all-time low. Come across a huge convoy of vehicles kicking up dust and belching out exhaust. Do you want to approach them? I've never gotten any good results from this, but I'll try it. Approach. The convoy turns out to be a merchant. They ask if you want to trade. Yeah, this is pretty much... yeah, sometimes they turn out to be a merchant, not like free stuff. I'll buy the fuel for 40 scrap, 100 fuel. I think that's a good price. Let's see, so we can head to Cobweb Cove landfill afterward. I guess we'll go through the forest so I can get the supply cache. Yeah, we got a few more stops to make. Spot a few survivors camped out by their pickup truck. They seem to be resting. Do some recon. Little more than supplies and travel gear. They don't seem like dangerous folks. Leave. You've arrived in Far West Gas Station. This is the westernmost gas station on the map. Keep going west from here, and you'll find absolutely nothing. They don't have an inn. Want to hear a song? Great. I don't perform for free. Want to relax with some music? No. Well, that, I guess that would reduce my stress. If you're worried about running out of tires on the road, I got some for sale. But I ain't running a charity. Nah, I don't need tires. I've got 17 tires. Alright, I can sell my ointment. It's not gonna get me a whole lot, though. Ooh, hang on a minute. I want to buy building materials. I don't have a lot of money for this, though. What do you need up here? Ammo, water, liquor, bread, rubber, salt. Okay. Let's buy as much. Well, not as much water as I can, but a lot. That gives me some scrap left over. I'll buy some building materials. I can sell some ammo here too. Alright, good enough. Let's go to the repair shop so we can get kicked out. Of course. I've got this perk, accident prone, chance to be kicked out when entering a repair shop. Seems like that chance is pretty high. It's very rare that I don't get kicked out. Alright, let's head to the landfill. Hey, look at that spring. Nice. How's our food supply here? I gotta do some cooking. Yeah, they're eating rations. That's no good. Some jerk has set up barricades. I'll remove the barricades. I'll be a good neighbor and remove them so no one else has to be bothered by it. Takes a while, but your crew manages to clear the barricade from the road. Lost scrap. I should gain virtue from that. I gotta camp. Sleep. Kitchen. Cook. Bread rolls. Okay, the risk is getting kind of high. Alright, that's enough for now. Let's go. I'll cook more later when my risk isn't so high. You've arrived in Cobweb Cove landfill. Alright. Looks like we had a good first impression of Cobweb Cove landfill. For some reason. Let's search carefully. 300 scrap and a bunch of good stuff. Alright, let's search one more time. Hastily. More scrap and a few more items. That should do it for now. Alright, let's head out. We're going into the forest. There's a dead guy. Just laying there in the background. Hold up. Okay, I thought that was like a sword in the stone. For some reason, it's just a bunch of bottles. Okay, we're driving very slow through the forest. Can we not... Am I stopped? Okay, no, we're moving. Just very slowly. Through the storm. Overheated, of course, of course. Alright, let's admire the moon. There we go. They're enjoying a couple of cupcakes. I'm having no issues keeping their stress down now. The supply cache is as good as new. After all, what kind of maniac would go digging in the dirt out in the dustlands? 500 scrap. Alright. Make our way to the next landfill. 16 kilometers per hour, that's our speed. Crew exhausted. Let's go ahead and camp. Collect rainwater. More. Yeah, we can sell this extra water. More. One more. Okay, we're pushing it. Camp of survivors. We're just gonna ignore them. Nomad land. I got an achievement. Travel 60,000 kilometers in a single playthrough. Nice. Eight kilometers per hour. Let's try foraging. We're pretty good at that, I think. Forage for food, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, we always get pretty decent stuff from this. Mushrooms and agaric. Let's try hunting. The forest is teeming with game. Finally, a chance to shoot something that won't shoot back. Hunt. Search for trail. No animal activity. Forage again. We got more mushrooms. Yay. Too cold now. Oh, man. Come on, let's get out of here. We're almost out of here. Almost out of the woods. We've arrived in Wanahurl landfill. This place is filled with unwanted detritus. I want so much detritus. Let's search. Scrap and a bunch of random stuff. Search again hastily. Okay. There we go. Risk is too high. I gotta go. Okay. On our way to Northern Lookout. See if we can find out what happened to these people in the school. Or if anyone survived. Task completed. Overdue apology 2. We've arrived in Northern Lookout. This lookout keeps watch over the north to ensure the safety of the city of Metropol. Alright. You've arrived at the Northern Lookout outpost and ask to speak to the commander. You ask if he knows anything about any survivors from the Iron Bucket School storeroom. After 10 years, your hopes aren't high. Survivors? Sure, we've got one right here. Well, that was easier than expected. The commander points you to one of his sentries, a young man. Hey there. You tell him why you're here. Well, you found me. I survived the massacre at the Iron Bucket School storehouse. Is it just you? Yeah. It's clear he doesn't want to talk about this, but he continues nonetheless. I had this little hidey hole through a crack in the wall. Nobody else knew about it. I hid in there when the infected broke in, when they killed everybody except for me. I survived off rats and condensation. I don't know for how long. I didn't dare come out, not while there were infected still around. One day a platoon from the Northern Lookout rolled through. They found me and now here I am. My friends, my classmates, the girl I had a crush on, I watched them all die. The young man regains his soldierly composure and gives you a curt nod. If that's all, I have to get back to my post. We're sorry to hear that. At least your teacher survived. The soldier's eyes widened, then quickly hardened into iron. I knew it. That piece of shit survived? Tell me where he is. I'll put a fucking bullet in his skull myself. I knew he wouldn't be happy. Huh? You relay to him the story that the teacher told you. He chuckles mirthlessly. Well, he was right about one thing. The infected were about to break in. We were huddled up in the corner, all crying and getting ready to die. As for drawing the infected away, he sure had a funny way of doing that. You know what he actually did? He went out the window and climbed on the roof. He was the only one tall enough to do that. Seeing as the rest of us were children, he jumped to the neighboring roof, climbed down, and took off into the sunset. All of us watched as our wise, valiant teacher bravely left us to die. When I was hiding in that hole, watching all the people die, I vowed that I would find him. I'd make him look me in the eyes, then I'd put him down like a dog. In the year since, I figured he was already dead. But if he's still kicking, he's the one who hired us to find you, actually. We gained some XP. For whatever it's worth, he says he's Very, very sorry. The soldier pauses under his martial stoicism. You see his eyes processing a calculus of anger, confusion, and forgiveness. Yeah, I'm sure he's very sorry. The soldier looks off into the Dustlands. It'd be a lot easier if he wasn't. We hope you find the peace you're looking for. Well, I think we completed the quest. I didn't really get any reward from it. I guess I could have asked for a monetary reward there. One of those options, but I wasn't gonna do that. Hey, we're just shooting the breeze. Want to join us? Come across a few people having an interesting chat. Want to join? 30 minutes? Sure. You have a long conversation about a bunch of different topics. I think that reduced stress a little bit. Let's have a nap at the inn. Sell some more ammo. Sell some water. I have some liquor. I'm not going to sell all of it, but I'll sell some. Alright. Well, we completed that quest. There was one survivor, apparently. Now we gotta make our way to Metropol. What is this? Oh, Rogue Construction Bureau. What do you need here? Water? Water, eggs, wheat, sugarcane. Nothing I can buy here. Vegetables, tea, sugar, salt. Seasoning. Oh, you want seasoning, huh? Okay. Seasoning, squab. Oh, they don't have seasoning, they have spices. They do have squab. Pheasant, venison, quail. Squab, pheasant, venison. Okay. They are selling squab. Oh, I already bought some of that. Venison and that. Pheasant. Did I buy any of that? Let's buy a bunch of that. Okay, you do need tires. You sell tires here. Let's go. Let's head down here. We'll buy some tires. I don't really need anything with the pear tree farm. I suppose I could stop there. We're gonna have to go through anyway. Alright, let's go. Come across a small pool of water. You think you see a fish in there? Show off your fishing skills. Do it. Acquired fish times 6. Heck yeah. Oh, speaking of. Oh, I can't camp here. Can I camp here? No. Not far enough away from the city. Okay, here we go. Let's... Cook. Some fruit juice, yum yum. Game and soup. Couple of cupcakes, why not? I gotta try some more recipes. I think I've got some ingredients that aren't used in any known recipes. I'll have to try that pretty soon. Alright, we're approaching Pear Tree Farm. And I don't really have anything to do here. Been abandoned for some time. I can sell some water. I want to keep the rest of it. 79, yeah. Can't, oh, buy vegetables, yes. Prawn. Milk. Chicken. Okay. Alright, let's head down there and buy some tires. And we can sell the tires at Metropol. You find a gruesome pile of dead bodies by the side of the road. Simple travelers, from the looks of their equipment. You aren't sure what misfortune befell them. What do you want to do? If I bury them, I think I'll get virtue. Bury them. Yay. May they rest in pieces. Okay, are we out of the high infected zone? Almost. Man, Starlight City is producing like crazy. Can't wait to get back there and develop it further. You've arrived in Orville. This town was once famous for producing various types of ore, but it has since fallen into decline, with only a handful of farmers remaining. First time visiting? Oh, we can visit the mine. Okay. Well, let's, head to the store. Oh, they buy vegetables here. Alright, we'll buy some tires. Anything I can do with ore? Water purifier? Need anything else? Clothing? Clothing, meds, tires, relics. You produce meds? Okay. Well, that's something else. That'll do. Meds. Where's meds? Meds. Okay. You don't have much to sell, but that's okay because I'm out of scrap. And I just spent the rest of it on rabbits. Let's visit the mine. What do we do here? You arrived at an old mine. By the entrance to the mine shaft is an old miner, leaning against the wall and smoking a pipe. You ask if he's got any ore for sale. I just spent my scrap. Y'all ain't heard? These veins dried up a long time ago. Most folks around here work in the fields or the factory these days. Speaking of, y'all need any building materials if you've got the scrap? I'll have the fellas whip some up for you. 100 scrap for building materials? It's a good price, but I can't afford it. Anything interesting going on here? Interesting. The old miner scratches his chin pensively. Y'all ever heard of the feller who used to own this mine? Rich as a king he was. They say that before he died, he buried all his stuff out in the Dustlands. He carved a treasure map in the walls of the mine. Y'all want to take a look? I'm selling tickets. I got no money. Actually, I do want to sleep. Alright, let's sell some stuff. I'm selling my vegetables. Alright, let's visit that mine again. Alright, I'll take the map. Oops, there was a... Ah, shoot. There was an extra dialogue option. I skipped it there. He took my money. Shoot. I'll do it again. Oh, I did the building materials. Okay. You enter the mine shaft. Sure enough, not far from the entrance is a large map of the local area. Oh, okay. Dang it. 2 nearby cities have been marked with X's, but this isn't much to go on. Looking closer, you notice an inscription of the bottom right corner, consisting of a strange, densely packed symbols. Carefully examining the code, you realize the pattern. You realize it's Morse code. I can decode it with a crude intellect greater than 20, which I can't do. Oh, well, I just wasted 200 scrap, but that's all right. It happens. Well, let's get the standard room. It's all I can afford. I got too carried away with my clicking. Alright. Rubble patch landfill, here we come. Not far off the road, you see a wreckage of an airplane. We can search it. 3 hours. Give it a try. Nothing useful. Not even complimentary peanuts. Must have been a budget airline. Rubble patch landfill. Here we are. Search carefully. Scrap and a bunch of materials. Okay, one more. Hastily. A little bit more scrap and more materials. Okay. I think that's good. We're amassing quite a collection here. Quite a collection of items. Let's see, these are the materials we got. I need more compounds. There's a lot of things I want to craft that take compounds. Where do we get those? There's a way to... I forgot how to do it. Oh, am I stuck in the crappy weather again? Yeah, this can tell you what you'll find. I won't find compounds there. Compound. At the factory. Huh. Oh yeah, we can find compound there. At the landfill. I haven't been finding any. Task completed. Main story towards Metropol. You've arrived in Metropol. In the earliest days following the fall, no part of the Dustlands could be considered as having a unified leadership, but as its largest city, Metropol was referred to as the capital of the Dustlands, perhaps solely out of the desire to maintain some sense of order. Due to its abundant natural resources, the city of Metropol is awash with scrap and building materials, serving as a trade center for all the Dustland's major cities. Due to its huge resource needs, goods are scarce here, but it's a good place for sellers to make a quick buck. Got it. Arriving in Metropol, you're greeted by a few of the Don's underbosses. So this is the Civitas Don. We agreed to help him out. They look like bad news. The Don invites everyone into a hotel. You follow him in. As soon as you step through the door, you're pinned down on the ground by a few burly goons. They've got their guns pointed at your head. What's going on here? The Don gives you a chilling smile. The jig's up, rat. You're working for Tyrannus, ain't you? You have any proof? The Don doesn't say a word as he lays out photos of you meeting with the mayor of Tyrannus. A cold sweat runs down your cheek. Speech -3. We are. Virtue +1. Nice. The Don snaps his fingers. His men bring out 2 large boxes. The Don points at the boxes and says, I'll give you a choice. An easy choice. You work for us, or you die. Not much of a choice there. You give the Don a stiff nod. Seemingly satisfied, he adds, What are you even doing, working for a guy like that? He's not going to pay you what he owes, though I think you already know that. Since we set up Civitas, business has been booming. We've already added 10 cities to our list of clients, and we're just getting started. The goons let go of you and stand you back up. Still, Tyrannus insists on being a pain in your ass. Don't they know it's pointless trying to resist? We've even got guys in Metropol. So what are you going to do about them? Tyrannus ain't some podunk town like Bucktooth gas station, and a lot of the folks there used to be soldiers. We're not looking for a head-to-head slugfest with them. We tried slipping in a mole, but clearly that didn't work out. If we're going to take down Tyrannus, we got to do it quietly. You get me? Quietly. Tyrannus does this stupid thing where they vote for their mayor. Ridiculous, I know. Of course, they all end up voting for the same guy each time. Now, what would happen if we gave the voters another option? We'll be sending our boys to Tyrannus, but they ain't gonna be there as conquerors. You get me? A man in a suit and a tie enters the room. You can't quite place him at first, but eventually realize you've seen him around before. This fine fella here is the mayor's director of communications. He's a friend of ours, so to speak. Our friend here will really start to play up the mayor's grudge against Civitas. We don't negotiate with criminals. Don't give them an inch. The whole shebang. All the while, we'll have our army parked right outside their door. See if the voters don't look for somebody a little more pragmatic to lead them. Come next election, we'll put one of our own guys on the ballot. He'll say all the right things, and our friend here will make sure the mayor says all the wrong things. Once our man's elected, we'll have Tyrannus in our pocket without firing a single shot. Sort of like a wag the dog situation here. So what's our role in this? You've got the easiest job. All you gotta do is tell the mayor we've got something big planned, and that this is his last chance to surrender. He's a smart man. With any luck, he'll see the writing on the wall and just give up. Save us all the effort. Got it. Well, we gained a whole bunch of XP. Task started, bearer of bad news. Well, I don't want to lose virtue. I gotta tell the mayor what's up. But first, I've got tires to sell. How many do I have? 38? Alright, I'll sell 20. What else can I sell? Pheasant? meds. Oh, they got a good price on books here. I'll buy 50 of them. Cool. Alright, well, we have a new task. Head back to Tyrannus to deliver the Dawn's message. And we're all the way up here, so we gotta go, like... Yeah, how can this be the capital if it's so hard to get to? I gotta go back around the way I came. Or, I guess, up around this way. There's no way to cut through the mountain here. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Can, like, go that way. Huh. Oh, well. Anyway, yep. That's, Metropol. So, we gotta go back to Tyrannus, deliver this message. And, I'll see if I can plot out another route. I'm not sure what I want to do right now. We have a pre-fall coffee factory here. We'll find a mountain of beans. I don't know if I want to go in this area. That's a high infection area. I think I want to just go back to Tyrannus. Yeah, I'll find a route that'll make me some money along the way. I want to go back to Starlight City too. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.